Hey everybody, it's your good old pal EmptyHero, and I had an interesting encounter today. I was driving down an old country road, just enjoying the beautiful weather, when I saw a man waving to me in the distance, and for some reason, a premonition of impending doom washed over me. I felt like a field mouse that had just caught the glimmer of a distant cat's eye, drawing nearer in the dark. It seemed that the closer I drove towards this strange figure, the odder I felt, but suddenly I recognized him. It was my good old pal Norm Macdonald. And as I pulled in closer, I could hear him call,
I says to you, hi, EmptyHero. Could you come pick me up and take me down the road to do some kind of fishing?
And I thought, some kind of fishing? And I asked him, Norm, what exactly do you mean by some kind of fishing? And he said,
Huh? Look, Empty, I just gotta get away from the old battle axe for a couple hours. Take me some kind of fishing, and afterwards I'll treat you to a nice chicken dinner.
And the weather was so nice, and Norm had already climbed inside my car, so I let it go. And I don't know if you've ever run into an old friend after years apart, but even though I smelled a funky smell, the sun was shining, the birds were singing, and we just talked and talked and talked. And man, I had no idea how much I even had missed Norm since the last time I seen him. But suddenly the sky turned dark and stormy. And as we're driving down the road, I keep asking Norm, where you want me to take you fishing? And he said,
Empty, just pretend you're a wizard and take me down the road a spell.
And then appropriately enough, as if by some arcane manifestation, we turned a corner, and there was a dumpster in the middle of the road. And Norm put his hand on my shoulder, motioning for me to stop.
I says to you, hold on a second there, Empty. Before we do some kind of fishing, I gotta go check out that dumpster.
And before I knew it, Norm had hopped out of my '67 Corvette and climbed inside of the dumpster. Why, that dumpster was full of rotten oranges and apple cores and feces and dookie and poo-poo and caca and all kinds of nasty shit. And Norm was just stomping around inside the dumpsters, spraying the contents all over his nice blue suit, screaming,
hey, look at me, I'm a dirty dog, you dirty dog, eh? Now I'm a dirty dog just like you.
I said, Norm, what the hell are you doing, boy? And he said,
what? Oh, I'm just an old hunk of coal, don't mind me.
And as if he had done nothing out of the ordinary, Norm sauntered over and climbed back into my car. And as Norm rolled up the windows, the stench of that acrid garbage mixed with that strangely sweet, pungent smell I had noticed earlier, and my stomach tightens as though clenched by the fist of an angry god. And it was just then I noticed that his flies and mosquitoes crawling down the arm of Norm Macdonald's sleeve. Before I can ask Norm what the hell he's doing, I remember why I feel so strange. Wait a second. Didn't Norm Macdonald pass away last year? Oh, but I must be mistaken. And Norm puts his hand on my shoulder and says,
don't worry, buddy. I know the weather's bad, but when we're doing some kind of fishing, you're gonna be happier than a pig in, shit. Because, I don't know if you know this, but pig shit, pigs love it. Why, if you were to offer a pig, pig shit or, like a nice corsage, they would choose the pig shit. I've never seen a pig wallowing in a pile of corsages, but I'm getting a little sidetracked, don't mind me.
And as I stare into Norm's smiling eyes, it occurred to me, man, I must have been thinking of Bob Saget or somebody else who died last year. I'm crazy. Don't mind me. So we go a little bit further down the road, and sure enough, the sky does clear up, but suddenly there's smoke pouring from the horizon. And Norm, without a word, he hops out of my car and he runs into the smoke, calling out,
hey, look at me, I'm Andy Richter's fist.
And before I know it, Norm Macdonald has jumped into a tremendous puddle of what looks like mud, but smells like caca and doo-doo. I said, no, Macdonald. First, you climbed into my car, stankin' like a tube sock stashed under a 13-year-old boy's bed. Then you go stomping around in some filthy dumpster full of rotten fruit, bringing bugs all up inside my vehicle. And now, you rolling around in that nasty sewage water, getting all stanky and nasty. What some kind of fishing is this? And he brushed himself off, and he stood there looking at me in the woods, covered in orange peels and boogers and caca and poo-poo and bugs flying all around him. And he said, ain't obvious? You know, I'm fly fishing. And as I sat there alone in the woods, I thought, man, that guy was a real jerk. Thanks for checking out today's video. It was made possible by these Patreons, my members, and all you lovely people who send me super chats and buy my novels. Of course, you don't have to spend money to support the channel. If you're too broke for all that, you could tweet about this, you could share it on Discord, you could even watch it together with your mama while the two of you take a bubble bath. Until next time, this has been your good old pal EmptyHero. Thanks for your time and goodbye!